Good morning. Today is a Friday, and on Fridays we have pancakes or Dutch baby, and today we're going to have a Dutch baby. So I'm going to show you how to make that. We're going to take 6 eggs, and I'm going to get a little open the shells in. We crack our eggs into our bowl. Oh, first we're going to start the oven, because that would be a great thing to start. Start the oven at 425 degrees. Use a cast iron skillet with making this, so we're going to put bake. 425, start that up. And I'm going to actually take our stick of butter. I use unsalted butter at all times, honestly. So I'm going to stick the butter in there. And then I'm going to go ahead while it's preheating, because this butter needs to melt in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and put the cast iron in there, that way it's heating up as well. And now I'm going to crack my eggs. We do have chickens, and so we get eggs a lot of the time, but not always in the winter. There are times I have to go buy eggs, which is not my favorite time. I like not having to do that, because we tend to go through a lot of eggs, because we have an egg night every Sunday, and we have eggs every Tuesday morning for breakfast. And if a kid doesn't like what we have on schedule for breakfast, they are more than welcome to have eggs. And all 4 of my kids can now make eggs by themselves. The younger 2 still need a little help supervising, because they're just learning the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that.
Yeah, it is glory.
Get that egg off of me. And now, with those 6 eggs, we are going to add 1 cup of milk, which I didn't get out. Let me get the milk. I know I forgot something. I always will. Just know it's okay. I have a measuring cup out for the milk, just to get the milk out. So we're going to get 1 cup of milk. We only drink whole milk around here, or if we are able to get raw milk, we'll drink raw milk. So we have our milk, eggs. Now we're going to do, you can do 2 tablespoons of honey or sugar. I go ahead and just use the sugar. My daughter is trying to sneak around.
No, I'm trying to get more eggs.
I got it. We're good.
I want to steam eggs.
I've got the eggs ready. Thank you, though. Okay. This sugar. She's going to confuse me. Now we need to put some salt in, 1/4 tablespoon of salt. One of these days I'm going to do this over this, and it's going to be way too much. Or end up getting too much in there. Salt, the stick of butter, which is melting in here. And then we're going to get a teaspoon of vanilla. Honestly, y'all, I just go like this. That's good. And then 1.5 cups of flour. And I use this flour. Hey, I got my measuring cup. I've been missing it for a while. I have this here from the waffles. Okay, so 1.5. Get that out of the way. And then I'm going to mix this all up. Get good and mixed up. You want it really smooth. of stirring to get it smooth. Okay, that's great. It's nice and smooth. The oven is not quite heated up yet, so we're going to wait on that to heat up all the way. I'm watching the butter. It's not melted yet either, so we're just gonna wait around, and when that gets back, I'll be right back. Okay, this is still all stirred up, ready to go. I pulled out strawberries. I have Xavier getting some frozen blueberries that we picked last year, and he's bringing those in so we can top this off with that. We just put them on the counter, son. Now I'm gonna get the cast iron out of the oven, and it is going to be hot. The oven is not quite heated up yet. Oh, that's probably left that left in there a little too long. Make sure it's close. And I'm just gonna swirl this around and get it up onto the edges so that our Dutch baby will come out really easily. But I'm just gonna swirl this around. Sometimes I even go ahead and pour out some of this butter, because it tends to be a lot. So I'm just gonna make sure it's all over the cast iron skillet, and then I'm gonna dump some of it out. Not all of it, just some of it, so we don't have an overwhelming amount in there. I'll wipe that off a little bit where I poured it out. And put it on my countertop. And now what you're gonna do, hopefully this will heat up pretty quick. It's got another 100 degrees to go. It shouldn't be too long. And I think I'll probably just go ahead and put it in. Hopefully it works. We'll make sure this is really good stirred up again. You know, sometimes it will settle in there, so we're going to stir this up again. And then we will pour it into the pan, a very hot pan. Just get all the yummies in there. And you're gonna see the butter's gonna be pushed up above it, which is just fine. And then you will put it back in the oven and let it sit, and it cooks for, let me double check, 20 minutes. And then we'll pull it out. The oven has now chirped, and so it is ready and preheated up to where it needs to be. So I'm going to open it up. Probably, I'm going to do this really carefully. I'm going to pull out and lower my top rack. I went towards the middle. And put it in for 20 minutes, and we'll pull it out. Okay, everybody, it's ready to come out. You have to watch the magic. This is the funnest part about this whole thing. See it come out. Make sure you have your gloves on. You see how it's popped out? And it's popped up here? Just watch it. I turn this off. And we're gonna watch it. Well, it's starting. I don't know if you can tell, but the inside is going back down. My kids love the Dutch babies because it's so cool to see this happen. Some of the butter is up on the top. It looks really yummy. And just gonna let it cool for just a minute, let it finish settling, and then I will serve them up. And I'll show you that here in a minute. I'm gonna I usually use, so hot, I don't want to put my hands in there. I can use a pizza cutter. And I'll show you how I make mine. My kids, some of them will eat them plain, some of them will eat them just powdered sugar, some will eat with strawberries or bananas on them. We have blueberries today as well. Yeah, they love it. And it's very light, So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut into it. Make sure you watch your fingers because this pan is hot. I'm gonna get this spatula pulled out. Let's and here we go. And I'm going to I'm gonna cut some strawberries up. A strawberry up because this is a small piece. So. Do a strawberry. I'm gonna cut a banana. If the blueberries were not so frozen because they just got out of the freezer, I should have thought about those earlier. I do that too. I like strawberries and bananas, and I like my fruit. Somebody else can eat the rest of that banana, or I'll eat it later. And then we'll put a little bit of powdered sugar on top. Oh, I think you're right. And I'll just put some on there and sprinkle it on. And, oh, Katie, will you bring me the whipped cream? Please? Can you reach it? Good. Oh, I love the faces. Don't hit yourself in the face. Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna top it with a little bit of this. Not much, just a tiny bit. And there you have a Dutch baby. Enjoy.
You want me to stop?
I'm going to
No.
fork.
You want me to stop it?
Here, I'm going to enjoy it. Get a little bit of everything. So a little bit of powdered sugar, a little bit of a strawberry, and a little bit of the Dutch baby. Here we go. Really good. Yay! Enjoy.